So that's how we have started, and we are quite strong on that also.
Sorry, with your permission, we're going to record.
Can we record?
Yeah.
You can go right here.
Fabulous. And so, just in terms of the mission of BRI, right, or NIR broadly speaking,
Yes.
what are some of the things that you'll be looking at? So there is one aspect that you mentioned,
We are
which is
looking
trying
at
to organize the sector.
So to organize, what is the priorities? Priorities is transparency,
Okay.
and sincerity, and bring education.
Right.
Now you are also looking at something like this. You want to bring more as formulate and make sure that everybody falls in the line.
Okay.
That's your idea behind this. Ideas is the same foundation. We want all should fall in the line. There has to be some basic ethics
Okay.
by broker, and we should know do's and don'ts.
Right.
We have to follow this.
Right.
When we are attending a customer, whether it's a seller or whether it's a buyer, we need to see that we give a full service which has to be accountability. We have, with the aid of NIR and ICRIA, and there are 2-3 foundations there in US,
Okay.
they funded a little bit with us and they send the teachers here. We have conducted some courses
Okay.
here, and certification courses conducted in all over India. Different centers, associations have held education courses. The brokers feel that there is, education is a must. Understanding is a must. They must know what is the responsibilities, and also transparency. The transparency is one thing which is lacking tremendously with brokers.
Right.
So that's where we are
All
highlighting.
information close to the chest.
Today, if we are proud as far as Bangalore is concerned,
Sure.
the best of the brokers you can find is Bangalore. We don't say we are totally perfect,
Right.
but if you see choose among India, best of the Bangalore's brokers
Those are
are
part of
Bangalore.
right.
There are basic necessities that they have an office, they have experience,
Right.
they have a PAN card, they have service, enrollment, all these things.
Traceability.
Traceability, yes. So tomorrow if something happens, then we have formed also some association where I'm heading again on the grievance cell.
Okay.
If any disputes are there between the developer and the broker, I intervene and see that it's sorted out amicably.
Right.
If it's between brokers and brokers also, I get involved. Subcommittees where we conduct and take our programs forward.
Okay. No
But now
problem.
by forming this association, the biggest credibility how we have now is we have all the top brokers, developers recognize us.
Mm-hmm.
Right. This is what I was going to get to.
So
anyway.
when a broker comes in, they'll ask, "Are you a BRI member?"
Okay.
Yeah.
That question is always asked.
Okay.
It started off with Mantri,
Yeah.
it started with Shobha, now spread to Brigades, Salarpuria, Prestige. They all ask, "Are you a member of BRI?"
No doubt. Yes. Yeah.
So that credibility is very, very good for us. Excellent it is.
Okay.
And they are feeling proud also. Today brokers are coming, if we ask you, why are you coming here? Why do you want to join? Do you understand the terms and conditions, how we have played,
Right.
how we should follow?
Right.
You can't be unreasonable.
Yeah.
So these are the guidelines we are giving you. These are not the conditions. We put our terms and conditions as guideline,
Okay.
not as terms and conditions.
Yeah.
Their own marketing teams.
Right.
So it has been very competitive. I would say it's a little bit bad for us. At the same time, they have not neglected us. If you look at the top 5-6 developers who are strong in Bangalore today, let's say first 10, the Prestige,
Okay.
Right.
they take one step ahead than other developers. They say, let the broker start first marketing.
Mm-hmm.
Then comes our sales team.
Okay.
So they give us 10 days, 15 days lead.
Head start.
There are
Head
some
start.
projects which they didn't advertise even till now. Although it's been close to 6 months since the project has been launched.
Okay.
Among the brokers, the information has been
Circulated
circulated.
to the broker.
Yeah, and the sales have been quite well. So
Okay.
they save on their advertising costs.
Right,
A full page ad on a leading newspaper would eat.
If you ask me the index as far as real estate is concerned, Bangalore is the best.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Are doing well
Correct.
because I'm connected with all the brokers.
Mm-hmm.
We here NCR and Bangalore are doing well.
Best.
That's all.
Yes. And Sierra and Bangalore is doing well. And Chennai also a part of it.
Okay. Okay.
Chennai also part of it. Residential is definitely far better than commercial. I agree that whoever is giving this quote is correct. And I don't say exorbitant word for pricing because the choice is tremendous.
Yes.
Plenty of projects are getting launched. Plenty of locations the projects are coming up. Depending on the builder's label and location, pricing has been fixed. So I don't say it's low, I don't say it's extraordinary high.
Okay. Okay.
There are certain places high, certain places low, certain places middle pricing is there. If you today look at certain top metro cities, today also Bangalore is affordable. Commercial, it is, I don't call it stagnation. Movement is slow.
Right.
Movement is slow because the requirement has dropped.
Yes.
Basically, the requirement has dropped, expansions have dropped. When expansion is not there, there is no requirement.
Right.
So in that way, but a lot of space has gone, not that it's not. Whatever existing projects which are on, they're concentrating on that to finish. Old Madras Road up to Hoskote,
Okay.
then it's Budigere Road, then if you take Bellary Road, all Bangalore North, I would say is flourishing.
Fair enough.
So only place which is lacking now, what should grow there is commercial. See, what has happened, the growth is, I would say, it's fulfilled quite a lot in Whitefield, Sarjapur Road, Sarjapur Ring Road, Bandarkata Road. All these areas, it's quite filled up.
Right.
So what is the next area? The next area has to be Old Madras Road or Devanali side.
Right.
Old Madras Road is, I think it's going to be really hot. Some good projects have come up, residential projects, Brigades, Prestige,
Right.
Salar Korea,
Right.
Pashmina. All good projects. 60-70% is end users.
End users.
End users. Because of the today attractive financial assistance what they're getting from the banks.
Yeah.
They prefer today, that's why the residential rentals have been extremely slow. No movement at all.
Right.
So today all youngsters, the age group of I think between 25 and 35, they say we can acquire a property, why should we take on rental? So all are purchasing.
Okay.
Purchasing is easier than the sale is easier than the renting. The thumb rule always real estate healthy appreciation should not be more than 20%.
20%.
Healthy trade.
Healthy.
Sometimes it goes vertical, then there's danger. But what happens when it also touches this kind of figures, the sales are also drops. It's not viable. It's not viable for commercial.
Yeah.
And commercial, what happens today if you really see this kind of CBD areas now, we call it Indranagar, Koramangala, Jayanagar, all has become like CBD now. What you make money is only in the ground floor showroom.
Right.
Upper floor offices straight away drops
Absolutely.
just by 20% you may get revenue. 20-25%.
You see all the boards always there,
You see the boards, yeah, as you're going
Banchankari and
Banchankari, everywhere
Yeah,
the boards are
roads
there, toilet boards are there, 100 feet road, Indranagar, toilet boards are there. So only the ground floor goes and upper floors are stuck.
right.
And rents are average about 30 rupees, 35, max, between 30 and 35 square foot. What you can make about 100, 150 rupees ground floor.
Ground floor.
Yeah. And then it's not viable for what the person pays. The
Correct.
cost of construction is same, whether you're making ground floor or upper floor. Slight difference will be there because of structural glazing. That's all it is. Otherwise, it's not viable. We have some good properties, we're not able to sell for 20,000. We're getting offers all around 15, 16, they're not giving.
Mm.
Okay.